The Germans looked to split British and French troops from one another, to make it easier to target one's army and attempt to knock them out of the war. Beginning on the 21st of March, Germany had amassed 74 divisions who rose over the trenches and charged at the Entente lines, taking large amounts of ground from the war-exhausted Entente, who would be pushed back miles. By March 24th, the Germans had crossed the River Somme and had continued to steamroll past Entente forces, taking key cities and supply points. But on the 4th of April, a great push towards the city of Amiens would begin. Seizing the city would take a key supply and rail station from the Entente. If capture was possible, the Germans would weaken the Entente and possibly push further into France. However, with 2 weeks of constant fighting, the Germans were exhausted and overstretched, and way past their artillery range. And on the 5th of May, just outside of Amiens, German forces were halted and the offensive was called off and the troops were allowed to rest, causing trench warfare to begin back on the Western Front. By the end of the 2-week assault on the 5th of April, the Germans had captured 75,000 POWs and had caused 245,000 casualties to the Entente. However, the Germans suffered around 240,000 casualties, and with the Americans trickling into Europe, these were casualties that the Germans could not sustain. But the Germans still captured 1,200 square miles